Welcome back, travelers. This is LawOfEvolution, and I am here again to just give you a quick peek at what I'm doing with my fleet. Right? Everybody's interested. Everybody wants to know what LawOfEvolution is doing with his fleet. Yeah, everybody's not wondering, but I figured I'd make it anyway because I want to. But let me call in my freighter once I get to a safe distance here. And this is my freighter. I actually love the way that this looks. It's actually a 47 slot. I stopped at 47 slots just in case I found a new freighter that I like more, which is highly unlikely because I really like this style. So maybe if I find one of a different color or some sort of variation of it, then maybe I'll replace it. But right now I'm super happy. Super happy. So, as we enter the freighter here, this is my beautiful, beautiful home away from home. Alright, and so this is the my pre-update Starship. So this is what I made it to the center of the galaxy. And I don't want to give this ship up, right? I'm like hoping that with an update or something like that, that we can gain the ability to add certain tweaks to our Starship that will give me the ability to upgrade this to an S. Like that sounds cool, right? Like I could add, something that would cosmetically change the way the ship looks, and would be able to add the percentage bonuses that would give me the upgrade to an S class. So I'm not getting rid of that yet until I find out there's nothing I can do with it, and then I'll probably move on and grab something else. And then we will go up here, and this is the other Explorer that I have. This is an S class, but it's only 19 slots, right? And the only problem that I have with this Starship is that the hyperdrive is cut off. Right? The slot placement is horrible on this. The hyperdrive is cut off, and for it to be an Explorer, right, with a 58% hyperdrive bonus, I'm going to want, I'm going to want to move this. This does not need to be here at all, because then I have to build my other, hyperdrive upgrades down here, and then that's just all bad. So I'm going to replace this. This was just, I think, the first S class that I got my hands on, so I couldn't pass it up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end up replacing it, but it looks nice. I like it. And then this behemoth is my hauler, the only hauler that I have. And this is also an S class. Now I think I might hold on to this one. Like, I may not replace it unless something really mind-blowing comes along. But I really like this. I like the style. And it was funny, the way that I got this Starship is the very first time I warped into a new system, I went to the trading post to see what starships that they had, and this was the very first ship that landed. So it was interesting to have that happen so quickly. But I like it. It's unique. I like the wings, kind of like how it has those fins on the outside there. I kind of like it. And it's 39 slots. Could be more, of course. It could be more, but I'm actually happy with this. So that is my hauler, and probably will be for the foreseeable future. And then we have my 3 fighters. This beauty, I love it, but it's only a B. It's a B class, so it'll end up getting replaced. It'll probably be the next Starship that I replace once I get the Microfighter that I've been going for a while. So the usefulness of this one was seen in the amount of slots. I mean, 34 slots, it was good. I was using it as a pro hauler before I got my 39 slot hauler. So now that I have an actual hauler, this is probably gonna go bye-bye. But I love the style of it. The color really matches really well, and yeah, unfortunately he'll be going bye-bye soon. But I really like that shit. So look forward to an update about what my fleet looks like. Because I'll add a couple microfighters to this. This is the only S Class fighter that I have currently. And now usually like the nose of this fighter like would annoy me. Usually it would. But for some reason it works. Like when you pair it with the cockpit and this huge like shark fin with I don't know, with the single engine in the back, and you know, it works. It works. Under any other circumstances, I would not take this, but it worked. It looks nice, and I love that flush green color. So another S, 59% damage bonus. I'll take it. I will take it. And this is my last one here. Now this is not an S class, but it's a 7-wing, one of the more stylish fighters that I think you're gonna find in the game. I think the only thing that can make this Starship better is if like the nose, you see how the nose has like kind of that split in, kind of split tip. If it was the more sharper, comes out to a point, you know, type of nose, then I would say this was perfect, but I think that's the only thing that it has going against it. Other than that, the 7-wing A fighter, I'll take it, man. I really love this ship. It's one of the only other starships that I have upgrades for. I didn't care about having them synergized with the hyperdrive, the main hyperdrive up here, because I just kind of like, I never really warped the max distance anymore anyway. Like when I was trying to come to the center of the galaxy, yeah, you did that a lot. You know, you're going through black holes, you know, you're warping the max distance possible, you know, in order to get to where you're going faster. But since I don't do that anymore, I pretty much have set up shop in No Man's Sky Love Hub. This is perfect, you know, and any other starship that doesn't have a connected hyperdrive is perfect. I don't care. Outside of that S-Class Explorer, like if I'm going to have an S-Class Explorer, then I'm going to need these warp reactors to be synergized. So that is my fleet. Those are all 6, my 3 fighters, 1 hauler, and 2 explorers. And real quick, this is like cribs. You get a bonus. It's like freighter cribs. And then the pro farm inside of the freighter. Yes. So all I do is I just come, I find someone that has a pearl farm that's already built in a 100% plus galactic average system, and I just pull up, I park my freighter, sell all my stuff at the space station, go down, pick all of theirs, go back, sell it to the space station. By the time I come back here, these are sprouting again, so it turns into a non-stop type of deal, and I love it. Love it. You can gain a lot of units very quickly by doing that. And that is it. That's actually all I had for you. I think I've talked your ear off enough. I've been streaming a lot lately, so I'm long-winded now. Every time that I go to do a commentary, I was just like jibber jabber. But I guess that's a strength, right? When it comes to streaming and YouTube, jibber jabber, go for it. But if you made it this far in the vid, I really appreciate you. And look forward to more streams and a few more vid updates coming soon. Appreciate you.